Hello, Devil Dog, and thank you for joining us here at Drawbridge. We greatly appreciate you coming out of retirement to do this for us.
Alright, you already know that I retired once, and I didn't want to do this anymore. I just want to be left alone in Mexico, where I went to enjoy the rest of my life. But then you call me back for some little thing. And so you say it's just a little package this time?
It's a very simple mission here, Devil Dog. All we need you to do is take a small little package, little tiny package, nothing major, nothing's gonna break your back or nothing, but take this small package a little ways over there to this isolated colony. And it'll be super easy and quick, no problems whatsoever. You can count on me. Redenbacher never lies.
Are you sure? Because I don't need to have my back get blown out from a big stack of 500-pound boxes again.
But just take the small package, and when you deliver it, you'll get paid your payment, and you'll get some cool upgrade points that you can make yourself a little bit stronger.
Just one little box, one little one? And it's the small colony?
Just one small box to the call.
Okay. So where's this small package you have to deliver?
Devil Dog, it's right down to your right.
Oh, right over here?
Yeah.
I don't see anything but big giant ass crates.
Look down there. Stand. Down.
Down, like...
There. That's it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
But thanks again. Thank you for joining Drawbridge here. You're really gonna make a difference. Just follow this nice road that these nice other players have made for you. It'll take you right where you need to go, and you drop that package off. See you when you get back, Devil Dog.
Yeah, I can see how this is gonna go, just like old times, okay?
Oh my God. What the hell is in this?
What the hell is in this thing? Okay. Just one and done. I can barely see the colony there. Okay, I can't do it no more. What the fuck is in this thing? Oh God. What the hell is in here? This ain't 1996. What the hell are you doing in there? Get out of that damn thing. Oh, okay. No wonder why my back was fucking hurting. You were in this thing the whole time?
Well, yes.
Why?
I did not want to deal with all these PTs and all that. Walk into these terrifying things. Yeah, I got paid, bro.
So you were just in that damn box the whole time with nothing?
I had the essentials. I had some rations, a Nintendo Switch, phone. See, right here.
What's in there? You brought ice cold beer and sandwiches? I'm busting my asshole all the way across here.
Yeah.
What else did you bring? No wonder why that's so heavy.
Well, in case something happened to you.
You know how many times I've probably delivered packages that had people in them the whole time? You know what? Screw this. I'm retiring again.
Hey, I paid you a premium.
No, you paid Drawbridge. You paid Drawbridge a premium. Not me. I'm out of here. Fuck this shit.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another epic review of Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. This was developed by Kojima Productions and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment and released on June 26th of 2025 for the PlayStation 5. As for overall story with this, I'm not going to get in details, and all the footage that you see was really early on, so it will not spoil anything in this game. This overall plot takes place 11 months after the end of the first game, where once again you play as Norman Reedus' character Sam Porter Bridges, this time starting in Mexico and heading to Australia. Now, the gameplay itself is going to be very similar to the first game, which is basically mostly people complained about it, saying it was a walking simulator and a package delivery simulator. And in this case, yeah, it is the same, but they do add a lot more stuff to it, along with the infrastructure rebuilding and a really neat aspect of the fact that whenever you like content, it will open up more things that other people have created in their version of Death Stranding 2 to help you, like bridges, ladders, and stuff like that. It's actually really, really cool how they actually have it done up to where as you progress through, it makes the game a lot funner to play than the first one. Along with that is a massive deep customization, especially of vehicles this time, where you can custom create your own vehicles and stuff. Now, it's nothing like, let's say Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts. Yeah, a terrible game there to point out. I'm sorry, I just had to. But it has pretty good customization to create your own vehicles in this. And along with that, it does consist of you doing missions where you go and take packages or go to an area and defeat enemies and stuff like that. So there's like 5 or 6 main things that you kind of do repetitively. So, I mean, honestly, they do mix it up a bit by adding new things to the game itself, including earthquakes that happen throughout, sandstorms with lightning, flooding, and all kinds of other stuff. And the thing about this game that was quite polarizing with most people was the fact of, like, okay, once you get bored of delivering packages, you still have to deliver packages for 500 more times. This game is a lot better with the pacing. It actually does a lot of stuff right in this one. It's the same game as the first one with continuing the story, but it does it in a way where every single thing about it is greatly improved. I mean, honestly, the inventory screen is still a nightmare, but it is a lot more improved than the original one. And in this one, they actually add stuff to where as soon as you get tired, I'm like, okay, I'm tired of walking. Boom, they give you your vehicle. Okay, I'm tired of vehicles. Boom, you get a monorail system. And so they actually add enough stuff to keep you going through this with this total batshit crazy story. It hands down, this is as Kojima. Seriously, I mean, if you were not a fan of the first game, you're not going to like this one either. It is very similar. In fact, they do have sort of a little thing to catch you up at the beginning, story-wise, but for the most part, they kind of sort of expect you to have played the first game to understand this one. So if you're just going into the second one without playing the first one, you're not going to have a clue what's going on. Now, along with the upgrades in this, they have a much better focus on combat in this. And the stealth is still okay, not the best. It's not Metal Gear Solid stealth, but it's there. But the focus on combat is greatly enhanced with your abilities and your different weapons that you have in battle. So it's a lot more action-oriented, which I think was the big problem in the first one. There wasn't that much action in it except for when you fought the BTs. And this one, honestly, comes right out of the gate, and it starts off a little slow, but it picks up super, super quick with all the sorts of different tools and gadgets that you get to use. Now, along with every upgrade, this also does include a day and night cycle, which I might point out, the day and night cycle actually changes the moods of the enemies. Yeah, I am not kidding. If you go in at the night, maybe you haven't had enough sleep and you're more cranky. I don't know, but it actually has that, which is an added addition. And along with that is a skill tree that is used for upgrades. Now, that's along your other things, but the skill tree is known as the Automated Porter Assistance Program. Now, along with that, you also are constantly upgrading your character by just doing normal actions. And the more you walk, the more you deliver, the more you're stealth, the more you shoot and kill enemies, you go up in levels, which is always fascinating that your character is always growing and getting stronger, which I actually appreciated. Now, along with that, like I said, you have a skill tree that consists of 3 different trees: service ship, stealth, and combat. Combat is kind of obvious. So is stealth. The more stuff you do in combat, the more abilities you have, the more in stealth it makes you more sneaky. And service ship, you'll have to figure that out on your own. It's really kind of weird. But hands down, honestly, this game is even more wacky and weird and over the top than the first one. I know that's kind of weird to say, because if you play Death Stranding, you'd be like, what in the hell is going on here? But at the same time, you're enjoying the ride. And in this one, it's a lot faster paced. And yes, it is still, quote, a walking delivery simulator, but it has a lot more combat that really does help. And also these different parts where you get into where these different characters come in. It's just so much character action that's going on. Kojima even said he went and rewrote the whole script after the first time people checked it out. They liked the game too much. He didn't want them to like it. He wanted to make it intentionally polarizing. So he took stuff from everything from the pandemic and everything else to craft this story, which is really wacky. And like I said, everything in here is spoiler free. I'm not going to give away anything. Any sort of the images or clips you are seeing are from early on in the game. They do not give away main plot points or what happens to certain characters. Honestly, this game, once again, is rather huge. It really is. If you rush through it, it will take you a minimum of around 40 hours to get through this title. And with over 100 plus hours of content, if you choose to do every single side mission or search around. And that's not even discussing the fact of the size of this world and the fact that this game engine is so damn impressive. People have actually even said that the Decimate game engine that's running this is more powerful than Unreal 5. And I would love to see a side-by-side to see if this is true or not, but visual fidelity in this game is strikingly, nightmarishly realistic. From character models to the terrain, it's damn near photorealistic. It's fantastic. And you get your money's worth in this title. It consists of over 17 total episodes that you go through this. And it will take you a long time. And my goodness, I have to say, honestly, the first Death Stranding confused me. This one confused me even more, but since I knew about the lore of the first one, I was able to decipher and figure out what the hell was going on in this. And it is a wacky, over-the-top adventure. After all, Kojima is well known for making very, very egocentric, really odd titles, and this is another one. I just think it's sad that it's only on PlayStation 5, at least for right now. Hopefully in the future it goes to Xbox. This game needs to see more people get a chance to play it. Now, along with your normal version, which is $70, yeah, ding ding, on your pocketbook there, they even have multiple collections, including a $230 collector's edition that comes with a 15-inch tall Magellan Man statue. So at least I can say, with this one, unlike the Borderlands Special Edition, you actually get a copy of the fucking game! And a bunch of other stuff, including a bunch of in-game, swag, or as they would say. But in the end, Death Stranding 2 on the beach improves upon just about everything from the first game. The story continues on and gets more dramatic. The characters actually evolve through this adventure. The game world itself is phenomenal and gorgeous as hell. And honestly, hands down, I love the fact of all the tweaks and additions they have added. They've taken a game that was polarizing and they decided to still stay polarizing with it. They doubled down. Kojima doubled down with this. But he did improve. The game company that made this did improve on everything in the original game. From, like I said, the way that Sam plays now. He controls a lot better. He's nowhere near as stiff. The animations are better. The mechanics are more streamlined and better. It's not a perfect game. There's a lot of stuff they could have done in this that made it even better. And I do understand maybe they're saving that for Death Stranding 3. But honestly, can I sit here and recommend this game? Yes, I can highly recommend it if you like the first Death Stranding. If you did not like the first Death Stranding, you're not going to like this one either. You're just wasting your time. But honestly, other than that, I would have to say everything about this is an improvement over the original. The story, the design, the gameplay, the flow of the game is much more improved. Hands down, if you were a fan of the first Death Stranding, I can definitely recommend the sequel. That's all I can personally say. And if I did leave something out, please leave it in the comments below. And of course, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. And here at Devil Dog Gaming, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.